Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Becky, and today we're going to be working on a layout for load 1019. That is layout a day, October 2019. We're going to use a couple pieces of paper from this travel paper pad right there that I just showed you. I'm going to use this pretty blue one right here, and also that one you can kind of see in the background that is cameras. It is a navy blue and it has very colorful cameras on it. We're also going to be using a sketch you can see up there in the top right hand corner of your screen. That is a sketch by Laura Whitaker. I did cut that pretty blue paper down to 11.5 by 11.5, and I backed it on some white daisy cardstock by Close to My Heart. I am going to go ahead and back my photos. I'm going to back it once on this pretty green paper, also from Close to My Heart. This is from the Spooktacular collection. This is probably my favorite paper out of the Spooktacular collection. It is so hard to find a good green, and this one just... I'm just in love with it. It's so pretty. I am going to back it again on this camera paper. That's from that travel pad. Like I said, I'm going to leave about a 1/2 inch border on all sides of this photo cluster. I am going to mimic that sketch, how it has those 3 pieces of paper coming out up the top, you know, those 3 strips. I am going to go ahead and do that. Now, I was originally going to take some paper that was in that travel paper pad, but I already had some scraps. I have my rolly cart with me when I'm doing this layout, and one of the drawers is just completely full of scraps. So I was able to find some kind of matching patterns that were by Vicki Boutin, except for that green one, of course, we've already talked about. That's a Close to My Heart one. That is going to go right there. See that camera paper? All those cameras are different colors, so I can tie in quite a bit. There's some pink, there's some blue, there's some gray, there's some yellow. I mean, there's just all sorts of color. I love that paper. It's a pretty cool paper. Now on the sketch, you can see how it has this like scallopy part on it. It looks more like a die cut to me, but I didn't want to take the time to pull out my silhouette, so I just use a scallop punch. I am going to use that same pink Vicki Boutin paper that I used as one of the strips. I'm going to use that for the scallop bits. Now I'm going to go ahead and take it one step further and do it twice. I'm going to put one at the bottom, and then I'm going to put one up at the top. Right like that. I do need to trim them down. I made them a little too big. I didn't actually measure them before I cut them. We're going to stick that there, right like that. This right here is a piece, oh, sorry about that. This right here is a piece that I had fussy cut out of the paper. It says, "Let's Go." And I'm going to put my title down right there. It says First Class. These are some really thin foam alphas that I had picked up from Close to My Heart. I love these things. They came out with the Cute Girl collection, and they decided to keep those in the annual catalog, so you can pick them up at any time now. So I'm really happy about that. They take alcohol inks really good. I played around with them a little bit with the new markers that they have out, the Spectrum Noir Tri-Blend markers. They're just so fabulous, and they do take that ink pretty good. I am going to take this little piece of a tag and stick it right down here on the left hand side of this photo. There is just a little bit of twine tied through it. I'm going to make this cluster right here. Now, I don't know if you saw this earlier over on the right hand side. There was a piece of that camera paper just sitting there. I did cut all those cameras that were out of that little piece. It was just a little piece, maybe 6 or 7 cameras. I did fussy cut out a bunch of those, and then I also took out some pieces from a fancy pants pack. That circular tag up at the top, it has an ampersand on it. That is Fancy Pants, and then this one says Go Your Own Way. That is from a Vicki Boutin. I made that little camera cluster under Let's Go. I'm going to go ahead and tie it in right here by these tag pieces. And you can see when I put my title down, I did also pull out 2019 numbers. Numbers are hard sometimes, so if I have the opportunity to put down a year, I will do that so that I don't end up with, you know, all my alphas gone, but I have a ton of numbers left. Right here, I did put a label right next to this. I think that's also a Fancy Pants. I'm going to layer up a couple cameras on that. Right like that. Here I'm taking out some Vicki Boutin enamel dots. It's that one I used a couple layouts ago, and I said I ended up with 2 packs of them. Yeah, I take out a couple of those and put those down around the page. I do find 2 yellow ones that are from just a random Brad's pack, and I am going to put those 2 yellow ones down. Then after that, I'm going to pull out the Cats and Bats. They're black and white ones that are from Close to My Heart, and I am just going to be using the white. I put several white ones down around the page. After I do that, I don't think I do anything else to this layout, guys. I want to remind you to check the description box below. There's all sorts of handy dandy links down there. We got some Facebook pages, my personal page, my close to my heart link, just a whole bunch of handy dandy information. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.